We begin with breaking news on CBS 4 News at 5. Just an incredible scene happening right now on the west side of town. Copter 4 up over this scene at I-70 and Colorado Mills Parkway or Boulevard. You can see that there is a raging fire going right now, right under that overpass or near it. We do know that 2 semi-trucks were involved. Looks like a lot of debris is spilled out from one of those trucks, and it looks as if that could be a pickup truck or some sort of a passenger vehicle that we are looking at right there, fully engulfed in flames. Once again, this happened just a few short minutes ago. As you would imagine, a huge fire and emergency response to this one, trying to pour that water on this scene just as fast as they can. Right there we see 2 other vehicles. One looks to be perhaps a crossover SUV, and there almost on its side, another SUV. Again, that is fully blackened, still burning. At least 1 semi-truck is involved. This live happening right now. I-70 and Colorado Mills Boulevard, as you would imagine at this hour, rush hour, I-70 very busy. We do know, might be obvious to point out, that eastbound 70 is shut down for now, and I'm sure westbound as well. There's just too much smoke and too much emergency response for anyone to get through that area.
Yeah, even driving on the opposite side there, you want to make sure that you go very, very carefully there, because I'm sure visibility has got to be low in that area from all of this smoke. We don't know yet any reports of any injuries or anything yet, do we, Jim? Waiting here for more information to come in. We don't.
Your only hope would be that
everyone
right after the impact, indeed, everybody was able to flee the scene and get away before things caught fire. But at this point, we don't know if that is indeed the case.
Looks like, as I'm looking at this, Jim, it looks like there are 3, a Jeep there, an SUV, a car, all crashed into that other truck right there. So at least 4 or 5 vehicles involved with that large semi. And I can't tell, do we know what it's carrying there?
We don't. Could be lumber of some sort, and that is just part of what's burning. Obviously, all the vehicles that were involved are fully engulfed. And we talk about the water being poured on the scene. Also, you can see some of that firefighting foam that's being used as well. At this point, trying to make sure they can get those flames out. Hopefully, everyone involved in that raging fire on I-70 out at Colorado Mills Parkway was able to get away from the scene, because that is just a terrible, terrible scene right now.
Yeah, Copter 4 giving us a great view of this. So you can see another explosion. Looks like it's going off. Oh, no, just right there. More black smoke underneath the overpass right there. 5 cars, at least we know, are involved in this one. We still see the fire crews down there. Just a second ago, we saw one of the firemen getting out of that SUV. They're opening up the door, so hopefully everyone, we assume, is out of this crash and out of harm's way, because it is very, very active down there.
Absolutely.
Staying out of the way, because you see another fireman running alongside the interstate section right there, and just trying to stay out of the way. Got a hose and some water going towards that, and this just looks like it's still going strong, Jim. It
certainly does.
Yeah,
and you would have to think that Karen, even if they suspected that there might be some people who are in those vehicles at this point, as courageous as those first responders are, certainly just too hot and too dangerous for anybody to go in at this point and try and make a rescue. Certainly probably trying to safeguard the emergency crews, including whatever paramedics might be on scene, along with those firefighters. And boy, just incredible. On a sunny, beautiful afternoon in Denver, we are seeing flames and that smoke just pouring into the sky. That is just west of downtown, I-70 and Colorado Mills Parkway.
And Copter 4 giving us such a great perspective of this whole entire scene area right there. You can see all the traffic stopped and backed up there. Obviously can't get through because they don't know, if it's going to continue to explode and blow up and impact the other lanes as well. And you certainly can't see in front of you as you try to get through all of that smoke.
Yeah, certainly it's going to take a long time to just get rid of that wreckage once they do get the fire out. And I would certainly also suspect, even before they start to move the wreckage, they're going to be doing some investigating, try to find out exactly what led to this horrific crash scene on the west side of Denver, I-70 and Colorado Mills Parkway. Of course, we're talking to authorities at this point, CSP weighing in to tell us mostly likely at this point that the interstate is shut down. Again, getting no official word about injuries or fatalities. And we'll hope that later on this evening we'll be able to tell the story that everyone was able to get away safely. But that is certainly a very dangerous looking scene on the west side of Denver this rush hour.
Yeah, try to stay away from that area. Of course, they're going to be rerouting everyone. And we will stay with this one and continue to bring you updates as the newscast continues on. And for now, we're going to move on to even more breaking news, Jim.